Hello and welcome back to XGR. I'm your host Quaid, and today I'm going to be making a little bit of a different video. It's going to be more of a tutorial on how to set up an Elgato HD60 with your Xbox. I have the Xbox One X, and this should work with any Xbox, if it's an Xbox One. So first I'm going to put up a little list of everything you're going to need in this setup. This is the exact setup I have. Now, there's obviously places you can upgrade. There's always going to be things to upgrade in this setup. The reason I'm doing this is because I've watched YouTube videos on how to set up an Elgato before, and to be honest, they're confusing. They show a spaghetti mess of cables, and I feel like a diagram, at least for me, makes it a lot easier, and hopefully for you guys as well. So anyway, here's the list. Okay, now let's get into the diagram. First off, yeah, it's made in Paint. Okay, whatever. Let's start right at the TV/monitor. In my setup, I have a TV. However, you could have a monitor. That's fine, doesn't matter. So that blue cable is going to be your HDMI cable. And of course the TV needs power. But the HDMI cable is going into your TV/monitor, as well as on the other end, it's going into the Elgato. Now, it's not hard to know which side it goes into, because on the Elgato, there's one side with 3 ports, and on the other side, there's only one. This HDMI cable from the TV/monitor is going into that single port. Okay? So let's start with the Elgato and that bottom port. So there's a USB cable that comes with the Elgato, and that's going to go right into your PC or a laptop. It could be a PC, could be a laptop. In my setup, I have a PC. Now, the middle one is going to be another HDMI. That HDMI is going to come from your Xbox, and that HDMI port is labeled as HDMI out to TV. Now again, could be going to a monitor, but it says TV on the Xbox. That third cable is where you would use a Chatlink wire. The Chatlink wire allows you to plug a wire into your controller that then splits out to another female end for another audio jack, and that'll go into your headset. This allows you to hear party chat and game chat. This is crucial if you want to capture your friends or funny game chat moments. It's up to you. And you're also going to need to change a setting in the Elgato software. More on that later. Anyway, back to the Elgato. Now that you have that set up, all 3 wires going where they need to be, let's go to the PC. Now, you can do audio 2 ways with the Elgato, but there's only one way that it works well. So originally my setup was I used just the Chatlink wire to the controller and my headset. This would capture the game sounds, the party chat, as well as my voice. However, there's a problem. Your voice isn't as loud and as clear as party chat and game sounds. And this is a pain, and it took me a while to figure it out that, okay, we need another audio source to be put into Elgato that just captures my voice. So that way we can export 2 files from the Elgato software. You're going to export an audio file as well as a video file that captures game sound and the party chat sounds. But again, more on that later. I'll get a little more in depth on that. In my case, right now, and this is where I need to upgrade, I have my old Xbox headset, a second headset that has a mic on it. On my PC, and on most PCs, there's usually 2 audio jacks, one for headphones and one's for a microphone. I have a splitter that goes into my computer that comes to 1, so it goes into the computer as 2 audio jacks into the mic and to the headphone, and then it combines into 1 and then goes into my headset. Now this allows me to use my old headset as a temporary mic. Now this isn't great, the quality's not going to be good, but this is currently what I use, and I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend getting a USB mic instead, or an aux mic, or condenser microphone. Anyway, let's move on from there. Now, I have a second monitor, and you're going to need that for your PC, or, your laptop will just have a screen on it. And of course, you need an HDMI going from your PC to your monitor, or possibly TV. And if you have a laptop, you just have a screen. So anyway, that should be the setup that most people have. That's what I have, and it's the best. That's where you're going to get the best quality for audio and for video and game chat. So let's go into the Elgato software now. So let's start up the Elgato software. You can get this right from the Elgato website. I really like it. Sometimes it takes a little while to start up. Depends on how fast your computer is, if you have a hard drive, SSD, NVMe, whatever. Anyway, let's get into it. So first thing you're going to see here is my screen come up. Now I'm just going to move my controller a little bit, and there we go. So I'm just going to mute that for now, close it off. I don't usually preview it. Get a little bit into the audio in a second here, but let's look into my settings here on the Elgato, and you're gonna want to make sure these settings are correct and same on your end. Now it also depends how powerful your computer is. You might want to turn it down to 720p or lower quality. However, this is the setup you want. You want to make sure that audio is set to analog. Color profiles, I don't touch that. Audio stuff, I don't touch that. And I don't really mess around with this stuff. Yeah, TV compatibility, no, it's fine. Don't want to touch that. That should be all good. Commentary, you're going to want to turn on with this setup. Okay, and then you can see you could set tags and stuff. Now let's go to the settings here in the Elgato software. You're going to want to set the location to a place for your videos to be exported. Now here you want to make sure that you're exporting your audio separately. This is important, and it's going to have, it's like I said before, it's going to make it so your video and game chat / party chat stuff goes out as one file, as a video file, and then your own audio just goes out as an audio file. So when you're done recording an Elgato video, you're going to have 2 files. You're going to have your audio and your friends or game chat plus the video audio. This makes it easier to equalize things and make sure that when you want to have the game or your party chat quieter for you to talk, you can lower that volume and then go into your audio and then raise the volume there. Anyway, let's continue on here. All that's set up, and then we go into the update section. Make sure it's always updating, all that. Make sure your encoder and decoder are your graphics card, not your internal graphics, if it has that integrated, whatever. Here's the preview again. I'm just gonna show you, it's gonna be laggy. I would never watch this and play through this. This is terrible. Just keep it blank all the time. It doesn't matter. Disable the preview. And also mute the audio too, because it could be playing through your monitor or TV, and that's just annoying. I suggest, or I use DaVinci Resolve. It's a video editing software. It's really good for color grading. However, it's free, and that's why I use it. And you're going to see here I have 2 files from every recording, and it's going to be, like I said before, one file is the video slash game volume and party chat and game chat stuff, and the other file is going to be your own audio that you were recording with that second headset or that other microphone and whatnot. But anyway, you know, I've already trimmed down this clip so they don't line up exactly. However, that's about it. If you need any more clarification, I'll write a little description below. And if you need any extra help, just leave a comment or whatnot. Anyway, guys, this is it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, a dislike. It's up to you. If you did think it was helpful, it would be nice if you did leave a like. But anyways, if you haven't already, subscribe. And that's all for today, guys.